Good afternoon. It's Friday and it feels just a little bit unusual here standing in front of the central office, because normally at this time of day on Friday there would be an enormous amount of traffic behind us. But with everything that's going on and with some of the orders that have come both from our county and our state government, traffic has slowed down quite a bit, and I think that's probably a good thing. We've got some things that we just want to remind you of, and also a new piece of information to share with you. I need to remind you that this coming Monday, I believe it's March the 30th, will be our first day of official remote learning. And what that means is if your son or daughter has a notebook or perhaps an iPad or some form of digital communication, or you'll have gone to their school to pick up some work for them, we really need to start on that Monday. Now, if you were not available to pick up the technology either at East or West or the middle school or the high school, I need for you to call that school on Monday so that you can make arrangements to pick that up. We are still expected to deliver instruction, and we're going to do our very best to do that without overwhelming anyone. Now, please be patient with us. We're all still learning this new form of education. Some are calling it the new normal. We're doing our very best. Now, if you're having problems, there is a helpline that you can call, and we'll research that number and put it here on the screen to make sure that you'll know who you can contact in case your technology is not working. And remember, that starts on Monday, all right? Now, the other thing that I need to let you know is not next week, but the week after was supposed to be spring break. And what I've decided to do is to move spring break a little bit and to have it a little piece at a time rather than all in one week. I've got some serious reasons for doing that. You know, since school has officially closed for students, we have served well over 21,000 meals. I don't want that to stop. And so by moving spring break and parceling it out, we will be able to continue to provide those meals pretty much on a daily basis for you. Another reason for that is for changing spring break is because if we're just starting remote learning next week, we're just starting to get our feet underneath us pretty well by the end of the week, and I sure would hate to interrupt that flow. So we're not going to have spring break that first week of April, that first full week of April, like we had planned. Instead, if you'll check our website next week, we'll show you what our calendar is going to look like from here until probably May the 15th. That is, unless someone decides to make another change, and that's always possible. Speaking of changes, the county commissioners did that this morning by putting a stay home order in place. I would encourage you to look at the Swain County website, not the Swain County Schools, but the Swain County website for that particular resolution. They're working on getting it up right now. I want you to know exactly what it says. The reason is I have already heard miscommunication in the community about what it says, and I don't want you to become afraid or misinformed by rumor. Instead, look yourself and read what that information says. You know, there are things that are happening all around us that could be fearful. I want you to understand that Swain County Schools is here to help you. We are all in this together. Please take care of yourself and take care of your family. If you don't feel well, stay home. If somebody in your house doesn't feel well, stay home. Practice common sense actions as we work through this crisis. We're all going to get through this together, I promise you. And if you need us, don't hesitate to reach out and tell us how we can help you. Until sometime next week, we're going to say, God bless you and thank you for being part of Swain County School System.